Okay, like we live. I'm gonna give YouTube a few minutes to let everybody know that we're out here. I want to also make sure that everybody can hear me. We got a kind of a new setup going on, and I'm trying to get the microphones and all that stuff set up. So I just want to make sure people can actually hear me good. Because like I say, we here, and I'm trying new stuff, and knowing me, I probably done messed something up. So I'm gonna give a few minutes, let some people come in and let them verify that they can hear me okay and that they can see me. All right, hey, how you doing, Shaman 0509? All right, thanks. Can y'all hear me? I'll give y'all a few minutes before we start. 'Cause like I say, I've been working and I got stuff. Okay, I got stuff all crazy, so I want to make sure everybody can hear me. Okay, all right. So they said they can see and hear me good. So okay, that's good. That's good. All right. I want to thank everybody for tuning in this afternoon. We're here now in our new YouTube stage, I guess we would call it. We actually getting things put together now. There's a little bit of an echo. Okay. Let me see if I can actually fix that. Is that better as far as the echo? Trying to get everything set up so get the sounds and stuff. We kind of bouncing and we got the high ceiling. So I'm trying to get the mic and stuff and all that set up. All right. Okay. All right. I want to thank everybody, like I said, for tuning in. We're going to continue getting the sound and stuff right here. Get the lighting and our angles and cameras. I'm getting some more cameras where I can actually change. Now I sound far away. Okay. Let me switch it again. How about now? How about now? How that sound? I'll give it a couple of minutes. Okay, we'll see if that sounds better right there. And this what happens. Okay, there we go. We're good now. All right, thanks. That's what happens with me trying to uh, uh, play around with stuff, but we're figuring it out. Okay, that sounds good. So we good now. Okay, all right. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Like I said, we're here. We're in the final stretch of our actual rebuild of our new training center. It has came along very well. The new appliances arrived this afternoon. We're gonna start putting them in on Wednesday. Wednesday we'll start putting the new appliances in here. It'll probably take us until the end of the week. At the end of the week, we should have everything in here, everything done. And the next 2 weeks after that, we're gonna start recording our new appliance boot camp videos to go online. Because we have the new appliances. I want the online to match exactly what we have here. And like I say, I'm excited. We already started, as you see, we already started on the second building. So we got this one. We got this one done. This one is done. We started on the second building, and the second building, I got several different businesses that I'm thinking about. I could put in there. I haven't made a decision on which one is going as we start to get the demo done, and I actually can actually look at it and get a feel. Then come a it'll come a look better to me of what actual business I put in there. So, but I got about 4 or 5 that I'm actually tossing around, and as we get closer, I'll actually start to reveal those businesses that I'm thinking about putting in there. I'll show you my process or how I determine which one is going to go in there. How I actually go out and research the different businesses and stuff. And on June the 13th, when we have our actual celebration here, that's when I'm going to announce what that new business is. On June the 13th, I'll announce then what the new business is. I have a decision of what we're going to have. We're gonna have the actual celebration. That's my plan. to get the new building up and ready so we can actually have a celebration in there. Because once we get all the appliances and equipment in here, there want to be enough room for everybody who say they're coming to actually come in here and we to eat and fellowship here. So I'm gonna have that building completed where we can eat and everything in there, and then I'll announce what the new business I'm gonna put in there once on June the 13th, and I'm gonna bring y'all along for that whole process of me actually doing that. Other thing too, I wanted to ask. I was talking to Ontario last night, and he was telling me something that people are interested in doing a TV mounting course, how to mount flat screen TVs. I like always, I guess me being a little ignorant to the subject matter, I thought everybody and their mama knew how to mount a flat screen TV. But he's saying that him and JT are getting a lot of requests for people want to know how they can actually mount flat screen TVs and how you can go out and actually market that business. So I told him I see what the actual feel is here from you all if that's something you all want to do. I used to do it a lot with Best Buy and other companies. I used to mount TVs and stuff for them. I don't do it as much now. You see, I mount the TVs that I have, but I don't go out and do it so much as a business anymore. When I was doing the installs for Best Buy, that was one of the things that that you could actually do if you're doing installs and deliveries. You can actually do the installs of TVs, mount the TVs. And so he said people are interested in that. If you all are, just let me know, and we'll see about giving you all a course if that's something you all want to do about mounting TVs. All right. All right. So what I wanted to do today, I wanted to actually come to you all and tell you all what the new format is about Appliance Bootcamp on YouTube going forward for the next couple of months. I'm gonna try this format and see how it goes. We're gonna start having what we call motivational Mondays, and on those days, I'm gonna be signing up people to actually do interviews with to actually talk to the alumni, talk to other industry leaders, talk to people might not necessarily be in our appliance field, but people who have went out and are entrepreneurs and have done things, bring them along to give people motivations to actually get going. Because here at Appliance Bootcamp, what we're doing, we are creating entrepreneurs, and what we have to do, we got a lot of work to get people to become entrepreneurs. Because what I see a lot of people go out and they buy the course, they buy the appliance boot camp online, and some of them even come to the hands-on event. And then I go look at the progress. They probably done 5% of the course, or they'll do 100% of the online course. They come to the hands-on event, but then they won't start, and they're still scared. They're scared to actually go out and actually start their own business. And so you probably hear a train coming through. We write down from the actual train train stop. The Amtrak comes right, not even a block from here. It stops. So if somebody wants to come ride the train to a Bonds boot camp, you get off in Selma, North Carolina. You can in less than 2 minutes you can walk right here to Appliance Boot Camp. So that's the train picking up. But anyway, people they don't have the motive, they don't have the courage to actually uh, go out and actually start their business, even though they've done everything and they see everybody winning. So what I want to do, I want to bring in more people to actually motivate those people to go. When I reach out to some of the guys and ask them why they haven't started, I don't know. Maybe like I said, I had a father and I had men in my life. I don't know if this really is a defect if you don't have a man or a father in your life. Because, like I said, we grew up with our fathers and grandfathers and uncles around, as young boys, and we were trying to get away from them. We didn't want them to see what we were doing. So that's I didn't want to be around them because they always had some work or something for you to do. But a lot of the guys that I'm talking to, there's everybody got the same thing. I don't have any men in my. I ain't never had a man in my life, or I don't what's it called. I didn't grow up around men. So sometimes I don't know. Like I said, I can't judge it because it didn't happen to me. But sometimes I'm starting to wonder if that's starting to be a cop out that they're saying, hey, I didn't have no man in my life, and everybody used that same excuse, to anything. Uh, uh, every time I ask them, well, why you do that? Well, I ain't got a man I ain't have no man in my life to tell me to do these things. Uh, so I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna start doing motivational Mondays, and Mondays I'm gonna be using that time to actually motivate people to actually get them going in their business. Because what happened, business is universal, and appliance repair might not be the business you stay in. I was just talking to one of the guys that actually I showed him how to start his own appliance repair business probably 6, 7 years ago, and him and I were talking last week, and he told me he's getting away from appliance repair and he's doing something else. This new business he got, and that's where he wanted to go. He's going more into automation, and he said that's what he want to do, and he started that and he liked it. But because he had started his appliance repair business, he knows how now to run any type of, he knows how to run any type of business. So he's good, and that's why I want you to actually get in here and get started. Just running your appliance repair business, it might not be the business you want to stick with, but it'll actually give you the training and those skills be transferable to other businesses if you decide you want to do another business. The thing everybody tells you, no, everybody can't start their own business. Everybody ain't meant to run their own business. Uh, that's true. Everybody might not can start. Everybody might not be meant to run their own business, but everybody can start their own business. And all I'm saying, if right now the first choice in our minds is go get a job, and starting a business is probably third, fifth, or if it even a choice at all. I don't even think that even is a choice. But I want to actually move that to the front. And the first choice would be start your own business. And then if you can't start your own business, you need to go look for a job. And when I say people say, well, how are you going to get the experience? You start your business before you even create your business. In your mind, you know that you're going to start your own business. So the jobs and stuff that you take is taking you down the pathway of starting your own business. So when you go to work with somebody, you're not going to work with nobody looking to retire at that place. You go in there to grab the resources and the knowledge and stuff that they have, so you can come back and apply it to your business. I want starting your business to be the first thing in your head, and that's your main focus. And if it doesn't work, then you continue working your job. So that's why I'm going to bring the motivational Mondays on, and I've started sending out emails to people. As people start to secure their dates and stuff, we're going to start bringing people in. So I just want to make you all aware that's what you're going to be seeing on Mondays. On Thursdays, we're going to have what we call technical Thursdays. Technical Thursdays is going to be when I do more business topics. And the business topics I'm going to be doing is going to be the business topics for the ground level. I'm not going to be going out and doing something that's advanced level business. A lot of times, I notice people like that. They like to hear about uh, uh, people doing high end business. And making all these deals and doing all these getting all these tax doing all this stuff with maybe like the opportunity zones, uh, going out and starting investment groups and stuff like that. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing at the ground level, the basic business, because what's happening, a lot of times people get some people get so how can I say it and not hurt people's feelings, but sometimes we just sometimes it's sometimes people okay just okay uh, I got to go back to Booker T. Washington. I always refer back to him and his book. In his book, when he was going out and he was trying to get people to when people were actually coming to apply to the University of Tuskegee with Tuskegee College. Then he would have to go out and interview them and see if they made good candidates to actually come into the college. And I remember he said he would go there, and the saddest thing he had ever seen, he'll go there, and some guy, when he gets to the guy house, the guy be telling him about he asked the guy what have you studied, and the guy be telling him he's been studying banking and interest, and the guy's telling him all this stuff, and he's reading all these books about banking and interest and all this stuff, and he's telling him all this stuff about banking and interest and how to invest your money and this and that. And Booker T asked him, "Did he have a bank account?" And the guy didn't have a bank account, and he didn't even know nobody that had a bank account. And then he found out the guy couldn't do basic math, and so here he is. He's trying to tell him that he knows banking and interest, and he knows all these investments, and come to find out the guy didn't even have a bank account, and that's what he had been studying. And then he see another guy. He goes there, and the guy is studying French philosophy, and the guy house is falling down on top of him. But the guy has these huge books that he's actually reading out of, and he's showing Booker T all his books, and what he's thinking, the bigger the book is, the more knowledge he has, and the more the bigger the topic is that he say he has mastered. He think he's supposed to have more clout in society, and that's what we're seeing. I'm starting to see right now, and I'm actually talking to people and whatnot. They have all this. They have acquired all this knowledge and understanding about subjects and about investments and all this and that, and then 2 minutes into the conversation, I find out they're homeless, or I find out they're an hour from being homeless, and they don't have nowhere to stay, and and it's starting to where some people call me today and they ask me was I okay, and I was like, yeah, I've been down the last couple of days. I talked to about 10, 15 people who has bought Appliance Boot Camp, and they have bought other programs and stuff, and they homeless, and they're trying to get out, and they're going out buying all these other programs, trying to find an answer. And the programs, if you homeless, I ain't saying you can't do it, but it's gonna be really hard for you to be able to acquire enough money to go flip houses and stuff like that. It's not flipping houses and stuff like that. It's not as easy as they try to make it out to be on these on some of these YouTube broadcasts and some of these on HGTV. It takes some money, and to think that you're gonna get other people money, like some people tell you, well, you don't need no money to flip houses and stuff. You can go out and you can get money from third party lenders and this and that. We are a third party lender, and if you homeless and you haven't flipped several houses, and we had never done business with you before, we're not gonna loan you any money. So, so what happened? They buy stuff with flipping houses, and they don't have the money and funds to do it, or the wherewithal to do it, and then they go buy another course, and it doesn't work, when actually they just need just a basic course on knowing what's a debit and what's a credit, what's assets, what's liabilities, just the very simple stuff, and the simple stuff that you can apply to your life to actually get the changes that you need. So that's what I'm going to be teaching you all on the business thing. I'm going to teach you all the very basic on the very basic that I use with my business, and that I teach other people. And the stuff we do, it works. If people would do if people would do what we tell them to do, it works. I don't know if y'all followed DCNF Appliance. He's one of the alumni that actually came through here, and I was listening to his YouTube broadcast earlier today, and he went out on a thermal range, and he had never seen it before, and he got the call, and he had all these preconceived notions for what might be wrong with the range. And all he done was what I told him. He went to Appliance, looked it up. He said it was like a 60-page a PowerPoint presentation or something he looked at about the range. He read all the information about the range. By the time he was done and he got to the customer house, he was a subject matter expert to the point where it was nothing wrong. He just had to educate the customer on how to fix the on how to use the range, and he made money just by showing the customer how to turn the range on and off the proper way. And that was because other companies that went before him and had ordered parts, and they didn't need parts. All they needed to do was just read the service manual before they went, done their research, and he done it, and it worked. And he knew everything about the range when he got there. So what do you think that customer is going to do from now on? He's going to refer everybody to him. And even though he didn't have to fix anything, all he had to do was just walk the guy through as a customer instruct. That customer now gives him everything. So this guy's smart. No, he didn't even need his tool bag. No, he knew exactly what was going on with that, and that's what you have to do. Uh, I have people who do that. Then I have people who call and I ask them. They go out on a service call and I ask them, "Have you call? Have you pulled up the service manual?" No, I haven't. Why you haven't? Well, I don't know how to use appliance topology. If you don't know how to use appliance topology, that's the first thing you do before you go out and start getting warranty work. You need to go ahead and get on appliance topology and learn how to use it, so you know how to search for the manuals. You know how to actually go there and log in. Like some people say they can't figure out how to log in. Well, then why you take a service call if you know you need to go there and get the service manual first? Don't take the service call until you figure out how to operate appliance-tology. Once you operate appliance-tology and you're comfortable with that, then you go and you start going to get service calls. But we have that, and so we're gonna have to start addressing that. So that's gonna be some of the stuff we're gonna be doing technical. Same thing. We have to go more into just basic basic business. If you're charging $85 an hour, if I'm telling you you're charging $85 an hour, no, it's a reason I tell you you have to charge $85 an hour. As you get better at business, then you can actually then do your cost of doing business. Like I say, my job is to actually introduce you into the appliance repair field, introduce you into entrepreneurship. Once you come in and you start to run your business, then I want you to transition and go join USA and start coming to the ASTIs and start coming to the trade seminars. Then from there, I want you then to join a peer group. Why I want you to join a peer group, but the peer group will actually teach you the business side of it. I don't want to be. I'm not going to be here teaching you so much of the business side, because the business side is a totally different animal than what I'm teaching right now. I'm teaching you how to get that. As I say, I want to get the wolves away from the door. Like I say, a lot of you all, I've talked to you all in private and stuff. We got people here are hurting. Like I said, people right now are homeless and they're trying to figure their way out. And right now, I need them to get to the point where they're not hungry, and I can actually then teach them how to actually then run the business. But up until then, when somebody's is starving and hungry and they can't make it, they're not gonna have the attention span or or the patience to wait to actually run the business. Now you all are seeing some of the people, the alumni who are coming out here, and they're up and running businesses with different techs and stuff. Those people are not have 20, 30 years of actually running businesses, running other people's businesses. So with them, they're not coming in brand new and not having anything. They already had everything. It's just like if you had like a electric drill and you electric drill, it doesn't work unless you have an outlet. Well, these people, they already had the electric drill. They just need an outlet to plug it into. And they plug that outlet into appliance repair. And so the drill works. So they good. But the people who I'm bringing in don't have a drill nor outlet. So I got to get the drill in your hand. Once you get the drill in your hand, then you can plug it into appliance repair, or you can plug it into some other industry. But once you know how to actually run a business, and they're not coming in here from appliance repair, they just been running businesses, and they know how business. Cause they've been running other people's businesses. They just needed something they could plug that knowledge into, and they have it now with appliance repair. So if you see them doing that, don't be discouraged and stuff. Because like I say, they got 15, 20 years, maybe some of you got 30 years in front of you, actually running businesses and training. Those companies spend a lot of money training those guys how to do that. So those guys, they're good. And I want to thank them because they're actually reaching back, and they're helping people come along. But on the same thing, I look through some of the messages. Um, you all gonna have to step up and actually. I saw some of them saying, "Hey, y'all guys start googling because same thing. You can't just keep taking from them. They give you all the information, but they don't want to. They y'all don't want to. Some people don't even want to search and they can Google stuff. And like I say, going back to Booker T. Washington again, you can't just keep pulling from the soil. You got to sometimes to make some deposits in there. So some people come and they just say, simple search. What does this company mean? What's the company phone number? You can easily find that on Google. If they give you information, you go and you do all the research that you can do on your own. And then if you get stuck, you call them. But if you want them to do everything for you, eventually they're going to tire out because look how many people have joined into their little peer group now. And just think if they got 30 or 40 people constantly hitting them for little questions like that, and pretty soon, they trying to get their businesses off the ground too. Pretty soon they're gonna say, "Hey, I'm doing all the pulling and ain't nobody doing no pushing." They might start to pull away. So I want you all, if you're going in there, go in there and what you call it, and become an asset. Start depositing into that group, and just don't be there pulling out, withdrawing from it. All right, and like I say, that's the way we're gonna go going forward. We're gonna have the motivational Mondays, the technical Thursdays, and like I say, this right here it works. We I had a young lady text me today in less than 2 weeks. She sent her information off. She got her first service call today, and just like if she was looking for a job. You might be 2 or 3 months of calling and stuff and going to pee in a cup and everything else, and you wouldn't hear nothing. She got her first job, I got her first contract, and they don't sent her work. And I was looking, and she getting $100 walking in the door. I don't know many businesses. First day in the job will give you $100 as soon as you walk in the door, and for about 30 minutes worth of work. So I'm very proud of that. Also, this is other thing too. Let me share you this. I have the young guys that's actually working with me and renovating my business, um, and they've been here. They've been doing such a good job. And this was a guy text me. It's funny. Good morning. I wanted to know if the boys you have working at the Sun will have a job. They gave me their number. I wanted to know if they have a job. But anyway, he came and he's looking for workers. He trying to hire them, and they telling him we got our own business. We're gonna give you a quote, but hey, we got our own business, and we're not looking for a job. So he came here. He saw the work that they've been doing, and he see now they own the other one, and he thought they worked for me. And so they telling him we'll come out and we'll give you a bid on your work, but they don't want no job. And these young guys, so I was very, the guy texted me. I asked them what did they want me to tell them? And they said just we told them we'll give them a bid, but we this is what we do. So it works. And like I said, these guys had never done anything like this before. They came in, and once you see this building, you're gonna be in awe of what they've done, to the point now where they got people coming here trying to trying to thought they were taking my workers. I asked them, I said, "You sure you don't want to go work with them?" They was like, "Nah, they good." So they got people now coming here trying to hire them to finish their stuff. Contractors are coming here trying to get them, and they say nah, they're subs. He can sub out to them, but they're not looking for a job. And I guess I created two more monsters because they're doing very well. And the thing too that's good because like today, they one of them called me and said, "Hey, we're gonna be running a little late." The lady who babysits my kid, she's not able to pick up get be there that morning. She got to go somewhere, so I'm gonna have my son with me for a little bit. Then I'm coming in, and and and, and so that type of stuff. If you're a business owner, it's no problem. You could say, "Hey, I'm gonna be running a little late." Okay, that's good. But if he was going to a job and and especially now, the jobs that he were going to, they don't pay them enough money to go to a daycare like the daycares that I sent my kids to. The daycares I sent my kids to, it costs more for them to go to that daycare than I did to go to college. And so it wasn't no thing. Somebody ain't gonna be able to watch them. No, I drop them off, and you just have to be back by 5 or 6 o'clock to pick them up, or if they charge you double. But they don't have the money to take them to someplace like that. So normally, what they normally find somebody in the community to watch 3 or 4 kids, but they watch, some older lady or something, and she has stuff that comes up, and she don't have nobody watch them. So they called that morning, and she tell them, "Hey, I can't watch your kids." And if you somebody who's struggling, and you don't, and now you only making a little bit of money, and you find out maybe an hour before it's time for you to check in, and you got to be scrambling around to try to find somebody to watch your kids, and hoping that you don't get rolled up, and it just throws that's why it throws their whole day off. But like he told me today, he said, "Hey man, the fact that it was gonna take her a little bit of time, or if I needed to bring my son with me, I could have." That means the world to somebody, and it's a big stress reliever. Where you just say, "Hey, I'm just running a little bit late," and you drop your kid off when you can, and they work. And he stayed and worked later because he got started a little later. But they're doing good, and that's the stuff that a lot of times, unless you out here and you actually touching the people that you actually sending this information out here to, because as content creators, we got a critical job here. A lot of people who's on the other side of this computer screen and stuff, a lot of times I might assume they just like me, but they might be like the young guys who's working with me. A lot of them probably are. And if you don't know, and if you don't, because until I really start getting back and teaching this program, I didn't realize that some people had it that hard. With me, not saying that I'm rich or anything like that, but with me, $100 wasn't no money. So $100 wasn't no money to me, but $100 is a lot of money to them, and it makes or break them. Um, so now I got a little bit more compassion about their situation. I can understand it a little bit more now, when because I actually see it. We were talking, like I said, just today, talking about that. That never even crossed my mind about the daycare, because like I say, when my kids were small, they had a daycare probably as big as some of the elementary schools, and they always had people there working. It wasn't none of this thing that you couldn't drop them off. But yeah, so to see that, and to see how we were able to actually make that change, and to the point now where people actually coming and saying, "Hey, I want to do business with this guy." Matter of fact, I want him to work for me, but he don't want to work for him. And that right there makes me feel good to see that, and to see the other people who I've talked to. I talked to. Um, I don't like to call people names yet. Maybe after we get them on the show, we can. But I don't say Cincinnati. After talking to Cincinnati, and he told me, he said, "Hey man, things are booming." And he said this weekend his son been working with him. His son's 17. His son came with him out here. But you know, for you to have your son sitting beside you, I know exactly how that feels. 'Cause I got my son sitting beside me, working with me, and that feeling for a man, you can't put a price on it. That you can actually bring your son, and he sat beside you, and you showing him how you go get it, how you make your money, and then you're able to pay him and give him a job. You ain't got to send him out to McDonald's. You ain't got to send him somewhere and hope that they do him right. You got your son and you teaching him the right way to make money, and he's seeing you do it. It's a good thing that we got going on here. Very good thing we got going on here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and go through the chat. Like I said, that's the format we're going to have going forward. Um, and like I say, motivational Mondays, technical Thursdays, and we're going to rock that way for a little while and see. And like I say, for people who just joining in, if you would like to see a course on how to hang flat screen TVs, how to mount TVs, Ontario and I were talking last night, and that's something that he's been getting some hits on. And I think JT said he was getting some hits on. If that's something you all would want to see or learn how to do, let me know. We that's something we can make happen easily because they're not hard to. I say it all the time. They ain't hard to do, but evidently some people think some people they are. I've been doing it for a while. It's not hard for me to do, but if that's something you want to do, you can do, and you can make money at it. No, it's something you can add on and make money with. All right, so we're gonna go through the chat. Shaman oh 05 line, what's up, Grandmaster Mike? Hey, how you doing? All right, everybody loving the studio. Thanks. All right, there you go. They said they can hear it good. Okay, here we go. Magic Mike detailing. Hey, how you doing? All right. Demar's Bacchus. Okay, that was with the echo. All right. Kevin Roberts. Hey, how you doing? Mike, ABC fan. All right. Code CX. Good evening, ABC fan. Hey, how you doing? All right. They got some. Okay, they got some networking going on. Oh wow. Let's get back up here. King K, hey Mike, what does the blender repair cover? It covers the how to repair blenders that you will find at like the tropical smoothies, Smoothie King, Starbucks. It tells you how to go out and get contracts and how to actually bill them out. So everything that you need to do those start your own blender repair business, and we got people who are doing them. One guy he sent out his letters. He got one franchise owner to send him like 7 blenders, and man, he's probably a more blender expert than I am. Last time I talked, I think maybe he had done maybe 20 or more blenders already. And that's right now during during the fall and winter. Just think what's going to happen during the summertime, and they send them to him. He go pick some of them up that's local. But what do you think will happen when blender season hit during the summertime, spring and summer? When they start using them, they start really breaking. And he actually he can only work on the weekend because he still have his full time job. And he whatchamacallit, that worked out perfect for him because now they just send them to him and he fix them when he get home or and don't have to go out and then send them back. So that's working good for him. Okay, Patrick Young, what's good? All right, Shimano 5. I would like to learn how to mount and repair them. Although I've heard the horror stories of a bad beam allowing it to fall. I don't know about a bad beam allowing it to fall. I haven't heard of. I haven't had any fall. But I don't repair TVs anymore. I used to repair them. I started off showing the high school kids how to repair them when we was doing it for rent a center, we was doing the repairs and stuff too. Now I don't repair, and but yeah, I can show you how to mount them. I don't repair them anymore. Matter of fact, Facebook they do like these memories every so and so every day. They'll show you a memory from 2 years, 1 year. But anyway, that popped up on my Facebook feed. Matter of fact, I'm gonna probably share it after I get done here. But yeah, that popped up a year ago. I was actually at the first service center. The high school kids and I had just put it together. I was paying them, and I was talking about paying them. I was showing them how to fix the TVs and the washers and stuff. And I was looking at that video, and it was just so hard for me to believe that was a year ago we were doing that to now we're actually here, and we have our own building. We have people who have came across the world now, not only just United States, across the world through our training program. And we have put so many people in business uh, that it was just mind blowing to actually to see that from a year ago to where we are right now. And also here, I want to tell of the people who've been coming by and looking in the building and looking at the business and talking with us. The town has really started to embrace us. This past weekend, I went to African American History celebration for African American History Month. They had this celebration. I went there, and I talked to a lot of people, and a lot of people now have been coming through and just want to see what we're doing. They've been talking. So if any of y'all are watching, I want to say thank you all for coming in. I really appreciate it. And it's almost funny. Here it is. We're in 2020 now, and 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 for me to be an African American man, opening up this business here on Main Street, then opening up, and then they see us doing another one. You would think it was like 1865, 1870. Everybody just so surprised, and they bringing everybody to show. Yeah, this African American man, he's doing this, and yeah, I'm very proud of it. But it also is tells kind of where we're at in this in our journey. Where here it is in 2020, and for me to be opening up a business and being here is still a very big accomplishment. It should be at this point in time. It should be just the norm, just like anybody else. You know, if you see a Korean or anybody else opening up a business uh, downtown, nobody thinks anything about it. But anyway, like I said, it still shows how far we have to go. And I brought my parents down this weekend too. My parents came down and they saw it, and that was I was glad. They were very happy. They were shocked to see what the kids had done too. So yeah, getting my appliances off the train. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Damaris Bruckers. Okay, and Okatra. Happy new week, Mike. Okay, because we don't read. Hey, Miss. Hey, how you doing? All right. Okay, Douglas Martin, the roster in the house. Hey, Mike Train. How much longer do I have to wait for third parties to approve me to work? It's taking forever. Last person that just hit me up took them 2 weeks. But keep don't wait. Just keep sending them out. And while you waiting for the third parties to call you, start sending out your whatchamacall. Start sending out your putting out flyers for driving cleaning and stuff like that. Keep active. Don't just wait on them. Do the drive-in cleaning and send out letters for your blenders. All right, I'm doing good, Douglas Morton. RK, hey Mike, thanks for the wealth of knowledge I share with the community. We appreciate you. Purchased ABC course yesterday and need clarification on a few things. Okay, all right. Here we go. First, is there an order in which we should watch the videos on the course? Because I'm not sure which ones I should start first and follow chronological order. Yeah, with the new ones coming in, that will be in chronological order, but you want to start off with the schematics read and learn how to read schematics, then go to the washers, the dryers, the ranges, the dishwasher, and then you end up with the refrigerator, then you do the business part. That's the way we do it in the course. When you come to the hands-on, if you follow that, you'll be fine. The new ones that we're gonna have up in a couple of weeks, they be in chronological order, and there be kind of a drip. You have to finish one before you go to the other one. That way, some people try to skip and go straight to the business part. I want you to go through all of them, and then you get to the business last because we don't read. It's just scary is all. You got the training, but you're really not sure if you got it down. So you don't have the confidence, sir. I was afraid until I finally fixed my first one. Okay, there you go. Yeah. So yeah, like I say, with me, I wasn't never really afraid to go out and try to fix anything. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly you were you afraid. It's already broken, so you can't break it. Just kind of clarify what you're afraid is going to happen. Are you afraid to? Uh, Tell me what you're afraid of. I like to know that because you don't read. Because, like I said, it's already broken. All right. Two, how do we contact you apart from this live broadcast section? I tried to reach out, but I did not see contact information anywhere. So I sent the email via Teachable. So not sure if you see those or not. Yes, we see them doing via Teachable. I only now on the if you sent it out on the weekend, I had to actually stop answering the phone and emailing on the weekend. It just got to the point that I couldn't do it, and also it got to be within business hours. Now, business hours here is going to be between 9 and 5, Monday through Friday. So, if you sent it out over this weekend, I'll be actually reading them as I get off of this broadcast, and I'll be sending them out. Um, Going in about 2 weeks, you have a phone number where you can actually call and actually speak to someone, and we'll have the hours in which you can call and speak. And then from there, if they can't handle your issue, and you need to contact me, they'll set up a time where you and I can actually contact and talk to each other. The reason why we have to do that right now, we got over 300 some people on the appliance boot camp online. uh, we got over 100 some people who actually came through the live event. And just think, if everybody's calling if everybody's calling all the time, it's to the point where you can't get to everybody. And that's why we have to bring the person in that's going to be helping us, our social media person, to actually help us and actually become like a buffer. To actually, they'll be the person that actually take care of the stuff first, and then from there, if they can't resolve it, then they'll come up to me, and that'll give me more freedom to actually do more content. And if you got quick questions that doesn't require me having to talk to you one on one on the phone, the best thing to do is just show up to the live event, put your question in, I'll take care of it there. Okay. All right. Another one. Where do I go if I want to pay off my ABC fees before the payment plan? I took a look for that option on Teachable site, but I did not see it. Please, can you print this out? Uh, Print us to where this can be done. I have to look and see if they whatchamacall, if they have it where you can pay it off early. I have to look and see if you can where you can do that at. All right. Art Austin, the same people who say everyone isn't meant to start a business are the same ones who believe in going to college and getting in debt and getting a job. Yeah, everybody tells you that everybody can't start a business, but everybody want to go to a business to get a job. No, so and you're finding out it's a whole lot easier to get a contract than it is to get a job. No. All right. Hey, now, Dr. Funk. I just got my general liability insurance last week, and after talking with the agent, I realized that my fear was messing up people appliances. The insurance took that fear away. Okay, there you go. There you go. Yeah, like I say, hey, now, Dr. Funk, the appliance is already messed up before you get there, and the third party warranty protects you. Because what happened with them, I know if you need if you need to, the customer is only going to pay one time, and if you do like I say and get the ones that supply the parts, so if you misdiagnose something, you just call the third party warranty up, tell them to send you another part, and you go at it that way until you get your skills up. Patrick Young, hey Mike, good news. Today I got an email from a home warranty company sending me a work order. I haven't even filled out the application they sent me yet because I'm driving trucks in Virginia. Okay, thanks, man. That's good. All right. Yeah, this other thing too. If you go to, I don't do choice home warranties, and I don't do select home warranties. Choice home warranties haven't paid me money in 4 or 5 years, probably longer than that now. They owe me several $1,000s. So I tell everybody I don't do choice. but you all go do chores. And I tell you, when y'all email me, I say I don't recommend doing chores, but you say, well, they the ones who reached out. I'm going to go do it. And then 2 weeks later, if you call me or you text me, say they ain't paid me my money. How can I get my money? I can't get you your money because I ain't got my money from them. The best thing to do if they call you choice home warranty is don't do it. Some people say choice, say select home warranty is paying them. I never got paid from them, and if I got to run them down to get my money, I'd rather not do it. So I don't do choice and I don't do select. What's the best way to look up and find third-party warranty companies to register with? If you go to the appliance bootcamp course, the online course, once you've paid for it, it's a file in there. It's a third-party warranty that Mr. O put together. It goes very detailed with just about every third-party warranty company that you can find. You go through there, read that file, and it has everything you need to know. All right, Dan Young, what's up, ABC fam? Man, it was a rough day in the appliance world. Had a job with a dishwasher. It kicked my butt up and down. I got it diagnosed mode, but couldn't not get it. I got it in diagnostic mode, but could I get it to start none of the cycles? Okay, but those are the ones you learn from, believe it or not. Um, uh, the ones that I go fix real fast, I don't learn anything. But that one to kick your butt, and you got to take it apart 2 or 3 times. You learn on that one, and you good. Okay. They got some networking going on. Hey, now, Dr. For the guys, the book Up from Slavery by Booker T. Washington is a must read and listen to. I listened to it this past weekend. It's an excellent book about life. Okay, yeah, it is. It is. That's one of the reads I read every year. Dan Young went to pull the dishwasher out. Took me forever to get it out. Lines were hooked up in the back. Tried to disconnect the water line and end up breaking one of the customer's pipes under the sink. Yeah, those days happens. That's why I say you gotta have that shut off to go cut the water off. Those days happen, man. It happens. All of us have had those days. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Mr. O? All right. David Mauser. Anybody technicians in Atlanta area in the chat? Okay. There you I gave up the fight for the night, but I'm not giving up the war. There you go. There you go. Give up a little time to gain some ground. You be okay. Hey, how you doing? DCNF Appliance Repair. I love that video you put out there today, man. I really did. You went there and knocked it out the box. Then you have to pull your screwdriver out your bag. Really loved it. Because if we don't read, if you're in Atlanta, we should link up. Okay. All right. All right. That's Mr. David Mauser. I want y'all to hook up with him. That's his email if you want it. Okay. They trying to get something together in Atlanta. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. If you're in a Facebook group, you gotta purchase OK Okafor. You in the Facebook group. You gotta go and purchase the I got that on the whatchamacallit. I got that on Appliance Bootcamp live online. I don't think it's in the Facebook group. Oh, fix it. Mike completed the cash call with a plumber for three. Oh, there you go. Mike completed the cash call with a plumber for three faucets, incinerator, and dishwasher install. Charged the 125 per you advised me. Made 375 plus tip. Not bad in a few hours of work. There you go, man. Congratulations. Way to go. Way to go. Yeah, that's not bad at all for a few hours of work. I love hitting those egg nests like that. That's good, man. Okay. Call Adams. I agree, Mike. That's the primary reason I got interested in appliance repair. I want to generate the funds to work my real estate business. Okay, there you go. All right. Uh Miss Adams. One mark. Thanks, bro. Okay, you good. They got some networking going on. Ernest Anderson. Mike, I just finished signing up for ABC. I registered my business, Anderson Appliance Repair LLC. I'm currently reading Profit First, and I have a question. Can we connect by the phone for a minute? Okay. If you email me through Appliance Bootcamp, email me your information. I'll reach out to you. Okay, I got some networking. Okay, oh, fix it. Mike, I got another cash call on Wednesday for a replacement Kenmore refrigerator ice maker. Advise the customer uh $250. We need to charge 300. She said no problem now. Wow. Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah, those prices are good prices. Those prices are good. That's the prices I charge. Okay, Okafor. You're right, Mike. Flipping houses isn't easy for beginners in this market today. Wholesaling, no money method has gotten competitive. Also, yeah, it has. It has because everybody ran there, and a lot of states now are starting to require you uh, have started to require you have a real estate license to actually do wholesaling because people knew nothing about wholesaling, and everybody started going there trying to wholesale with no money and was eating up the all the low hanging fruit from the people who had real estate license. They put a stop to that quick. So okay, that's DCNF Appliance Repair said follow the Blueprint family. Take your time and go get it. Yeah, there's no need to be in a rush. Take your time. Look at Mr. O. Look at here. Here go another one, Mr. O. Mike. I also went on a cash call, and alumni Cody went on another cash call, and alumni Cody for a repair replacement of a drain pump on the dishwasher, $225. Loving these cash calls in the appliance repair book. There you go. So Cody went with you, but look at there. Your people are rushing, trying to like they're so far behind, trying to get a whole bunch of technicians, trying to catch up with people who like I say 15, 20 years ahead of them. Just take your time and enjoy it. Look at Mr. O. He's running it by himself in 3 hours, $325. He's back home. If you that's good money. That's good money. 325, 250, 300. No, every day if you hitting those numbers every day, and just think once he in about a year when his call volume start to increase and he start hitting those $600-700 a day every day, uh, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, and for just one person to go out and do it, you can make a lot of money doing this. And then you take that money. If you're not somebody who, because like I say, it's a totally different skill set needed to actually grow and run a business with technicians and subs. It's a totally different skill set. But if you're somebody who don't want that, but you want the cash that this cash that this business can generate, just take the cash that it generate and go put your money someplace else that can create you some passive income. You can go do the house flipping like a if you're gonna flip houses, like I said, I put this in a video I had years ago. I figured out you need to be able to pay somebody $30 an hour. If you can pay a carpenter or somebody to come there and work on your house for $30 an hour, then you can go ahead and flip houses. If you ain't got the cash where you can afford to pay $800 to $1,500 a week for somebody to be renovating your house while you not doing it, if you can't do it yourself, then you're gonna have some hard times actually trying to flip houses. And you can do it on thin razor margins and stuff, but you're gonna get caught out there. I had friends that try to flip with no money, and as soon as something bad happened, a downturn happened, they were wiped out. And a lot of times they couldn't pay me my money. It made me mad for a while. They paid me back, but for a while there, they couldn't pay me my money. But yeah, but appliance repair, it would allow you to have enough cash where you can go and afford to pay somebody $800 to $1,500 a week to fix your house, and not be it won't bother you not one bit. Just think if you pay somebody $30 an hour and you out here making 85 to $120 an hour doing appliance repair. You can afford to pay somebody $30 an hour. You know, if you making 85, you still making $55 an hour. Um, People begging for $15 an hour. So you can then afford to pay somebody to go what's it called fix your real estate up. And then the real estate is with me, I buy a whole. So it's not a huge amount of money coming back, but that money that would be sitting in the bank, um, I wouldn't be able to, the 40, 50,000 I put in one of those houses. If I had that sitting in the bank, I wouldn't get no $600, $700 a month out of interest off of it. But I got the money sitting out there on that lot, and my money ain't going nowhere. The money is still in the house. I can sell it anytime I get ready to get my money out of it, or I can just let it sit there and keep pushing me off $600, $700 a month. So that's all you're doing. You ain't gonna be nothing. That's a long term game, and also what it does, with me just doing the real estate stuff, the consultant work I do, the license holders that I do for the different companies. I took that money and actually used that to buy the real estate and invested in real estate. So now my real estate pays more than what my consultant thing is. So if they ever decide they're going to, hey, we don't want you to do consultant, don't want you to do license holder anymore. Who cares? I don't replace them with something that I took their money and actually replaced them with their own money. And so if they decide now they don't want to do it, I'm okay. I don't. I haven't replaced them. So that's how that works. All right, there you go. They got some networking going on. Okay, because we don't read. Okay, they got networking going on. Oh, no problem, DCNF Appliance Repair Man. You putting some good stuff out there. I mean, you putting some good stuff on your YouTube channel. Uh, Good motivating stuff. I appreciate it. Okay. Okafor, Mike, will we get calls to fix more than one appliance at one? When we get calls to fix more than one visit, if so, do we still keep it at 85 per hour? Yeah, per appliance. So if you get say you go there, you got a refrigerator and a wash machine. I'm gonna charge them an hour and a half for the refrigerator, and I'm gonna charge them an hour and a half for the wash machine. Um, uh, both of them. So that's gonna be 125 when I go out for the refrigerator first time, 125 for the wash machine when I go out there for the first time, and that's for each appliance out there. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Crystal Evans, I'm determined to start my own business and become financially independent. How soon can once I've completed APC can I start my business successfully? Company I work for are laying off. Uh, we've had people come and start the next week. It all depends on you. If you do what we say, you can be up and running in about 2 weeks. Uh, well, no, you're gonna be a little longer than that. Probably less than a month. You should be up and going. Some people who came here, like I said, who's already business savvy, they had their stuff in place. I think that first group maybe maybe one maybe about 2 or 3 weeks before he got up and running. But that's about the norm, about 2 to 3 weeks. By the time you go out and get your insurance, get your contract and all that, it take you about 2 to 3 weeks to get up and running. Yeah, somebody else got laid off. A guy got laid off last week. He called me and said he got laid off, but he didn't care because he was getting ready. His business was booming, and he actually had his cousin working for him. So he didn't care. He got laid off. Okay, because we don't read, Mike. It's the greatest part about. Okay, appliance boot camp. Mike is the greatest part about this. My son is on fire, knowing he can make whatever he wants to make. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing when you when you can whatchamacallit, you can make whatever you I can make how much money I want to make. Uh nobody can tell me how much to make and or whatever. I choose how much money I want to make. And like I say, appliance repair has really been really good to me and my family. I mean, it has been excellent to me and my family. To the point where you know our conversation now at our house. what's the next business we're gonna do? That's what we're thinking about. Um, I whatchamacall, I would like to do a nail salon. My wife and daughter, they don't want to do a nail salon. And then I'm now we haven't pushed it out, but we gotta research it. I would like to do. We're looking at a nail salon. We're looking at like a ice cream hot dog, ice cream parlor slash hot dog and grill sandwiches shop. Looking at. I don't want to put another barber shop because what happened in our communities. We put African we put barber shops on every corner, and it keeps pulling stuff from the community. It kills the other barbers that's out here because it's so easy for us to start a barber shop. You got 20 barber shops on every corner. So I don't want to put another barber shop, but I thought about putting and I don't want to put another hair salon. But we don't have a place where you can actually go buy the products that the barbers and the hair salon uses. So I thought about putting a hair care store here. I personally don't like the weave, but the sisters wear it. Well, a place where they can get weave. The barbers can come get their products. The hair salon people come get theirs. The nail salon people can come get their products. I thought about putting one of those. So we got all these opportunities that we can put together, and that's what we sat around and we talking about what's the next business we're gonna put around. Versus growing up, you sit around and you talking about what bills you not gonna be able to pay this month and who you gonna call and ask for an extension. Versus that, our kids now don't know anything about that. Our kids now is their thing is I'm not working in that. They don't want to work. My daughter says she doesn't want to work in the ice cream store and stuff. No, their thing is now don't start no business where I'm gonna be working. That's what they don't want to do any more work. So that's the stuff that comes through our house now. And and see and what happens with my kids growing up, they probably think that that's normal for people to everybody to have a business and everybody in their family talk business because that's what a lot of people when they tell us to go start a business and they tell you well how you start a business well you figure out an idea then you go to your family and friends and y'all can pool your resources and you get a loan or you go to a bank and get a loan. A lot of times they're not looking at they don't know certain demographics people's situation. Certain demographic people situation you got three generations ain't nobody got no damn money. And I'm not saying ain't got no money. I'm not saying ain't got no money. I mean don't have any money. Don't have any money where grandma ain't got enough money. She working trying to get enough money to pay her light bill. That's what she trying to just make enough to pay her light bill, get her light bill paid. So she ain't got time to babysit no kids because she got to work just as hard as you got to work. So now if daycare closed, you ain't got nobody that can watch your kids, and you can't take off because you take off you need the hours to work, and that's the thing. Because I was actually looking at this thing with the guy with the I've been looking at ice cream parlors, and this guy, this Asian guy, he started this ice cream shop, and he was talking about he went to Korea, and he was talking about how easy it was to start an ice cream uh, shop. He went to Korea, found this patent, and then he came back and paid 20,000 for one machine for two 20,000 for it was $20,000 a piece for two machines, and then one machine couldn't produce enough ice cream, so then they went back and paid 40,000 for another one and how him and his friends came together. He was talking about how easy it was to come with your friends. I know because I've done investment groups with my friends, and these are supposedly the best that we have to offer. These are the educated ones, the professional jobs, and $300 is all they could spare per month. So I know that ain't no way in the world I can go to them and say, look, give me 20, $30,000. Now, as collectively, we could come together and do something like that. But starting off, when we just got all they could spare were $300 a month. So how they gonna tell them to give me 20, 30,000, to do something? Okay. Uh, Okay, what's it called? Here we go. Pick back up. Okay, oh, fix it, Mike. After we finished with the earlier repair, another warranty company called to advise that they were ready to sign up our company. Oh, fix it, LLC for a partnership. There you go. There you go. Prayer works. There you go. Call Adam. Said yes, she want to do the flat screen mountain. Okay. Um, what are the books that I read again? Because we don't read. At the beginning of every year, I read W.E.B. Du Bois, The Souls of Black Folks. I read Booker T. Washington, Up from Slavery, and I read Marcus Garvey, Message to the People. And Marcus Garvey book is good because that was this training book that he actually used to train the people in the UNIA. That was his organization. And so it had everything: how to do your speeches, how to raise money, how to, I mean, everything that you can think of. That was his instruction manual that he gave them to teach. And you read that, it's good. I mean, to everything, how to face fear and all that stuff. He was good. He was really good. All right, old fix it, Mike. While driving in my company, man, old fix it repairs. A lady called the number and said, "Do you still install faucets? Do you install faucets?" I said, "Yes." Just did three faucets with the plumber. She sent photos. There you go. Way to go, DCNF, Mike. You have a great heart, brother. We appreciate you. No, you all do, because you all made my dream come true. For me to be here into this environment right here, this right here, I love this, man. I really truly love this. So y'all have given me a lot more than I have given you all. Patrick Young, oh yeah, Mike, the work order is from for a drive. Yeah, I would look out for Troy's. Be honest, I don't do their work. Oh, you can't hear me? Can y'all hear me now? Okay. Um, hey, Mike, when was the last day to purchase the course to get all the current? That's going to be February the 29th. You need to, it's not muted. You need to pay before February 29th. Then after that, we're going to start breaking courses out. Once we get here in the new building. And if people want to have that flat screen mounting, how to mount flat screen TVs, that'll get included. Um, that's if Odon does it. If O does it, Ontario, then he'll put it together. All right. D. Charles, there's a company that comes to the airport I work at to clean the restaurant vents. I know they're bringing in big bucks. Do you teach vent cleaning? Dryer vent cleaning, restaurant vents, yeah, it is big money in doing that, but I don't do that. It's big money in that. Clarence Tucker, like always, big bro, humbling and motivating. Okay, thanks. Kevin, wow, just found out I have family that moved from Raleigh to Clayton. I'll be seeing them during the weekend of 20. Okay, there you go. All right. If you purchase the online course but want to attend the physical boot camp as well, is there a discount? When you purchase the online, you automatically get they're both included. So when you purchase it, you get the online and you get the live event. If you make a payment plan, you can't come to the live event until you've paid in full. But yeah, once you purchase it, you get the online and you get the live event together. They're no longer separated. Appliance boot camp. This is because we don't read. I was afraid that even though I've been to the live course and the online course, I just don't have the confidence in figuring it out and just doing it because I hadn't before. Okay, here we go. But I found out much practice and much research gave me the confidence to press on. Okay, there you go. Way to go. Appreciate that you stuck with it. Okay, how long do I have to pay for the course before you raise prices again? And I'm determined to get going. But what can I get started with fastest to get the wolf away from the door if I pay in two payments? Um, you get when you pay right now. The prices right now is pretty much where we're going to stay at. The only thing that you're not going to be able to get, you're not going to be able to get everything. If you pay before the 29th, for the people who actually invested in us and gave us the benefit of the doubt and help us get to where we at right now. they're grandfathered in. So anything that we add in later on, they automatically gets it. After the 29th, after we get open up the doors to the new training center, then you won't be grandfathered in. You have to pay separate for everything. And like I say, they have easy payment plans. You can make as low as 295 per. I think it's 295, either 265 per month for 6 months. But once you do that, you can go either way. You can do dry vent. You can do if you ain't got the money to pay to get your insurance and all of that and pay for appliancology, do dry vent or do the blender course and go from there. And like I said, we're gonna be adding the garage door course in there. So you get plenty of stuff that you can make money in. Yes, Dan Young. If the third party warranty company wants you to diagnose two appliances, 125 per appliance. They want you to do three, 125 per appliance. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Because we don't read, I can't get your money because can't get my money. Uncle Mike, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. They want me to go get money from Choice on warranty. I can't even get them from mine. So I know I can't if I can't get mine, I can't get yours. Patrick Young, Mike, I'm gonna do it like you said. No choice, no select. There you go. Because you go. Otherwise, you be calling me in about 2 months. Want to know how can you get your money? What you need to do? Not hey, ain't nothing I can tell you. Yeah, they'll load you up because they know they're not going to pay you. That's why they do that. Call Adams. There you go. DCNL for appliance repair. He's telling you. He said, please listen. They owe him too. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right. Picture Man 63. He says, good evening, Mike Stout from Arlington, Texas. Yeah, I tell people all the time. And then they ask me, well, why you don't like them? I say, because they don't pay people money. Well, I'm going to try them out. I'm telling you, they're not going to pay you. I ain't got no choice. They the first ones, and I want to get started. And then a month later, how do I get my money? I told you not to do it. I don't know how you can get your money. They're not going to pay you. You have to get in a long line. And they don't have no address. If they put an address of where the business was, I'll take a baseball bat and go up there and get my money. But they don't put an address and they don't show up to none of the conventions because everybody looking for them. They owe everybody. Carolina DVC. Hey, Mike, I've been doing dryer vent cleaning since your first video last summer. I recently moved to installing vents. It has been fun and oh my God. Okay. Carolina DVC. Hey, Mike, I've been doing dryer vent cleaning since your first video last summer. I recently moved up to installing vents. It has been fun and a lot of money. About how much have you made, Carolina DVC? About how much have you made cleaning dryer vents and installing them? Man, that's good. That's good. Osei Benoit, have you done work with Home Depot and Lowe's? If so, what is your experience? No, I haven't. But they're at the Asties and they're looking for people, and people have been doing work for them. And they seem to be happy with them. From I sat in one of their classes, and everybody seemed to be happy with them. But I never done work for them. And that's the thing too. If those companies are willing to show up to the Asties, where they got all of us there, and they know that if they owe you money and they ain't doing right, the people gonna be coming there looking for them, the representatives and stuff. Um, they if a company shows up to the Asties, they usually gonna be pretty decent company. Because they're putting their credibility on the line, and they're gonna be looking at you face to face, kneecap to kneecap. So if Home Depot and Lowe's, I know Lowe's is putting a lot of money back into the skilled trades. Lowe's and stuff, they should be pretty good. Try signing up with them. Bob Knight, what's up, Mike? Appreciate what you are doing. I'm getting my money up for the boot camp. Anybody from New York City doing they thing, wonder how the business. Yeah, we had several people from New York, from New Jersey. If you look, I've done an interview with appliance doctor. Sometimes I saw him in the chat once or twice, but the appliance doctor. If you go look at that video, the one I done with the appliance doctor, he's in New York and he can tell you about that. He does very well in New York. Okay. Here go Clint Jackson. Select is not good to work for. I just signed up with them. Yeah, I don't like Select and Choice. Yeah, if you don't, you need to sign up for Appliance Bootcamp online, Mr. Ernest Anderson. If you registered for Appliance Bootcamp online, send me an email that way. Have you purchased the Appliance Bootcamp? Um, I was under the impression that you had purchased Appliance Bootcamp. Have you purchased Appliance Bootcamp, Mr. Ernest Anderson? Mike, after going home after 7 p.m. with cash calls checked, the mailbox at Old Republic Home Warranty sent me a check for $233 for diagnostic fee, dishwasher. There you go. Yeah, there you go. You getting some of that mailbox money. Yeah, I'm getting emails from people telling me now they're getting up. That's I'm telling you, that's a good feeling. I know everybody now do it. A lot of people, I think, Old Republic and maybe home buyer's warranty maybe still send check, but everybody now does like a direct deposit. But I'll tell you that used to be a good feeling. You go open the mailbox and you see that check come, and just uh it's almost like Christmas. When you go open it up, you don't know how much is actually going to be there. And sometimes you open it up, it be 900, 1,500, 2,000, and it hit in the middle of the week and stuff, man. That used to be a good feeling when you used to get those checks that come in the mail. You get two or three of them like that, and especially like uh, like the property management company sending you, man, that mailbox money. Now everybody pays by credit card or direct deposit, but to go get those checks, man, that felt good. And back in the days, you had to have like a little deposit. It's like this big deposit thing that you have for a business bank account where you write all the checks, and then you have to add all of them up, and you go to the bank. You have something about that thick a number of checks and cash, and they had their own line for the business people. And you sitting there, and you get there, and you open up your little deposit bag. Man, that should be a good feeling. That was a good feeling. Yeah, man, I miss those days. It's giving me a high just thinking about how they used to be. Rob, what's up, ACB fan and Coach Mike? Y'all take heed. Select is not worth it. They owe me as well. There you go. I tell them all the time, but they debate me and they say, "Nah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it." And they say, they get got. Okay, picture man, fix it. Hustle. Okay, they got it. Okay. All right. What do you think about these marketing leads that help you generate leads for a price? This from Floyd McLinden. Perhaps is that a good idea to allow for the new business owners trying to get established? Uh, for a new business owner, I say no right now because you haven't you haven't figured out how much you can actually pay to actually get a lead, and you probably haven't got your cash flow up where you're able to actually go out and do that type of uh, paying for leads, and you haven't got your processes down, and your sales funnels and stuff together where you can actually once you get that lead to actually make them into an actual paying customer. So that goes back into the business part of it. Right now, I'm teaching you how to get the wolf away from the door and get your money and stuff established. Once you get that established, then you need to join USA, join the trade organization, and then allow the trade organization and people who have been in business, and people who are more established, let them teach you the business side of it, and then you'll know how much you can afford to pay per lead, how much you can afford to pay for a customer, and what customer you need to be paying for. So up until then, I want you to just go out and worry about the technical part and stack your cash, and learn how to budget your money, um, and get the wolf away from the door. And once you get the wolf away from the door and you kind of relax and you got patience, then we're gonna go there and we're gonna actually then buff out the edges and polish your business up. But up until then, you need to, our problem. Uh, the people that's coming to appliance boot camp, majority of the people who come to appliance boot camp, the problem that we don't have enough cash flow coming in, um, and that's what we got to do. We got to get our cash flow up, and once we get our cash flow up, then all this other stuff we can go do. And the quickest way to do that is through a third party warranty company. No, you're not going to make as much money as you do a cash call. You seeing Mr. O now? He's getting cash calls coming in on top of with the third party warranty company. That's where you want to get to. Then you're gonna get to a point where your cash call is going to be more than your third party warranties. You're not going to have time for third party warranty. Then from there, you're going to want to have a select people that you want to get. That's when you need to go start talking to the USA and talking to peer groups. Or if you gonna either have to buy you a business coach. With me, I had to buy one. The guy who showed me about business, he actually charged us to teach us business, but it was well worth it. You might find you a mentor to do it, but when mentors, I mentor guys when they're in their early 20s. They 40 or 50. You got to pay for coaching and consulting then. So you gonna have to pay somebody. But if you in USA, you pay your USA membership dues. That comes automatically. They'll put you with a peer group and get you straight. And that don't cost you anything. Just your $100 or $200 per year. So for leads that are good for new businesses. Okay. Okay. All right. Floyd Mac. Uh, Yeah, TMM done a interview with appliance repairman. Yeah, from there. So yeah, she can tell you about that. Matter of fact, we might be doing an interview with her in about 2 weeks. We've I've been talking to her, and she might be coming onto the channel in about 2 weeks, and we can go more. She can go more in detail about her business appliance repair. Yeah, TMM done a great job with interviewing her. So, all right. D Charles, what's big around at the shops that sell teas and other Buddha drinks with light? I don't know what that is. What's big where I'm at are the shops that sell teas and those Buddha drinks with light snack fruits. Okay, okay, okay. Um, Big J down, waiting on the second location in Texas. Okay, there you go. All right. They got some networking going on. Okay. Okay, there you go. Carolina DVC say he's made about close to $5,000 cleaning dryer vents. There you go. And I don't even think he even taken the course. He just listened and went out and done it. I don't think he's taking a course or anything. He just listened and went out and done it. He gonna make $5,000 cleaning dryer vents. Mike Reed, ABC, to get your money from Choice Home Warranty, you have to call the jobs not yet paid and tell them you have to talk back. You have to take back the parts to the billing not being paid. There you go. That's Mike Reed. He calling back people threatening to take their parts off in order to and get Choice Home Warranty to pay. Okay. Yeah. So I just don't do business with them. I ain't gonna do business with them. I'm not gonna badmouth them. Okay, here go. Oh, fix it. Mike, my cash calls are from Home Depot by referrals from customer service clerks, referring my business. Oh, fix it. Appliance repair. There you go. Yeah, that's good. I used to do that too. Also, um, 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 Mister. I don't want to say people names, but he's in Maryland, and he whatchamacall. Best Buy doesn't have anybody in his area, and Best Buy has been sending him work, and he been getting cash calls through Best Buy, and now he's taking cards and up there to Best Buy. He go over there and talk to them and tell them, hey, he appreciate it, and if anything else I can do to help y'all, just let me know. But yeah, he's been getting work from Best Buy, because they don't have anybody in the area, and he they've been sending him work, and now he goes up there to the store and talk to the store manager, give them cards and stuff like that. Okay. Uh, let's see, Clint Jackson. I've heard Choice not being a good company to partner, but haven't heard about Select. home warranty. Was the same thing, they just don't pay. Yeah, if from your from what you call Ernest Anderson from your right there on Appliance Bootcamp online. Let's see, if you have you registered with the online. If you purchased it, did you purchase the live event or did you purchase the online from JT? If you go register with the ABC online, you can what you call, you can send me an email that way, or you can just send it right here. Send it here. I'll put an email where you can send it to. I just put an email where you can send it to. I'm gonna read a couple more that we're gonna get out. Thanks all 72 people for watching. All right. Terrell Glover. Hey Mike, how's it going, brother? I emailed you a few weeks ago trying to get access to the online and the rest of the online tours. I came in November, my cousin Prince. Okay. Send me I put my email in there. Send me the email that you use to register online with at the Appliance Bootcamp online, and I add you in. Just send me an email with the email you put in there, and I add you in. And you need to make sure that you're actually registered with the Appliance Bootcamp online. If you registered, you need to go check it because we have somebody who's constantly monitoring it and seeing if you all registered. They'll put your name in. Okay. Clinton Jackson. Here we go. Here we go. O Fix it RVA. Select home warranty owes O Fix it. There you go. $1,200 invoice submitted and due. They won't pay. Station account keeps telling me to wait 10 to 14 days for snail mail check. There you go. Clint Jackson. I'm glad I watched the video. Literally just got active with Select today, but haven't ran any calls yet. I won't be worth it. There you go. Okay, yeah. Reply to that email and I get it. Oh wow, we got a lot of people going on. Okay, somebody look for somebody in San Antonio. Okay, yeah, I add you in there too. I just saw your email. I just saw you register. I think you registered today. Lennon. I saw you register today. So yeah, that'll be in there. Okay, okay. Here we go. All right, here we go. Tax Elite. All right, so that's it, man. Like I said, I want to thank all 74 people for watching. Like I say, the format going forward will be motivational Mondays. I'll try to have people on to actually give people motivation to get started. Thursdays gonna be more technical, more business stuff, how to go get leads. I'm gonna have do more of a teaching on Thursdays, and we're gonna try that format for a while and see how that works. See if we can get more people pushed into actually getting and starting their own business because you got to get started. If not for me, you got to do it for your kids and grandkids. Because once you get started and you start to learn how to run a business, it's become universal. You can just about run any business. And like I say, Appliance Bootcamp is just to introduce you into entrepreneurship and get you going. Once you get in here and you get running, I then want you to go out and actually join your trade organizations. And you need to do that with any business that you get in. Once you get in, you need to get into the trade organization and get around those people who actually in the organization and actually does things specific for that business that you're in. And from there, that's where you get the actual business knowledge that you need to have to actually run your business. Because each business gonna have its own nuances that's specific for that actual industry, and you need to get that from there. But the basic foundation of running a business, you can take that and it's transferable to just about any business that you're gonna put together. Once again, thank you all for watching. Next, when we come back Thursday, we should have most of the appliances in. I might do the tour this week, or I'll look and see how I look on Thursday. We might do the tour this week, or we'll do it following Thursday. We'll do. I'll put together a good video, a good tour of what we got going on, and I'll take you all over into the next building and show you all what they're doing. They're actually demoing it and taking the walls and stuff down now, and they're running a lot faster than I thought they were going to be running. So, once again, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll talk to you all later.